Good evening and welcome once again to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participates in PM Kisan Samman Sammelan in Varanasi, releases 17 installment amounting to more than 20,000 crore rupees. Minister of State for Coal and Mines Satish Chandra Dubey launched the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi installment from ICAR complex in Umiam, Meghalaya. Two people have died and thousands affected by heavy monsoon showers in Meghalaya. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma calls for emergency meeting. An Indian Meteorological Department issues warning of heavy to extremely heavy rainfall in Meghalaya from June 18 to June 22nd. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in PM Kisan Samman Sammelan in Varanasi today. The Prime Minister also released the 17 installment amounting to more than 20,000 crore rupees to around 9.26 crore beneficiary farmers under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi through direct benefit transfer. So far, more than 11 crore eligible farmer families have received benefits of more than rupees 3.04 lakh crore under PM Kisan. As part of the release of the 17 installment amounting to more than 20,000 crore rupees to around 9.26 crore beneficiary farmers under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi in Meghalaya, Minister of State for Coal and Mines Satish Chandra Dubey launched the installment from ICAR complex in Umiam, Meghalaya. Sprayers, chalkans, water pumps, power weeders were also distributed to the farmers. Dubey said, till now, 1.46 lakh farmers have received rupees 432.36 crore under this scheme.
और जनता की जो किसान फसल बीमा योजना हो, जो किसान खेती से में जो यंत्र लगता है उसमें सब्सिडी का योजना है। आप सौर ऊर्जा प्लांट लगा के भी बिजली का उत्पादन करके भी अपने खेती में सहूलियत कर सकते हैं। तमाम तरह की योजना दी गई है, फैसिलिटी प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा दिया जा रहा है कि किसान आगे बढ़े।
Two persons lost their lives and over 3,000 people are affected due to heavy rains that lashed the state. In just 1 week, over 42 villages across 6 districts were affected, with West Garo Hills district being hit the hardest. According to Meghalaya State Disaster Management Authority, the southwest monsoon has destroyed more than 36 structures, including 17 houses, and causes crop damage over 4.45 hectares. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has issued directive to all districts to follow. The CM directed 24/7 continuous activation of the District Emergency Operations Center, issuance of advisories to the public and immediate implementation of relief measures. Heavy rains triggered landslide at Kuliang and flash floods at Lumshnong in East Jaintia Hills district, affecting National Highway 06. Vehicular movement along the stretch has come to a standstill, and advisories have been issued by police to commuters to avoid traveling through this road. In South Garo Hills, the sudden rise in the water level of the Kalu River has caused extensive flooding severely impacting numerous households of the Harigon village. While several houses have been inundated, the authorities are closely monitoring the situation as local residents work to mitigate the effects of the flooding. The Indian Meteorological Department today issued a warning of heavy to extremely heavy rainfall in Meghalaya from June 18 to June 22. According to IMD, this is due to the cyclonic circulation over northeast Assam and neighboring extending up to 1.5 kilometers above mean sea levels. It has also cautioned about moderate flash floods and landslips in certain areas. Youth Council HYC, which has upped its fight against drug menace, burned drugs recovered from the possession of a group of individuals at Laumali Plun. According to HYC, they are working in tandem with the Seng Samla of Laumali Plun. Drug menace has become a major problem in the state, and apart from government mechanism, civil society groups are also playing their part to curb it. In the run-up to the International Yoga Day on June 21st, the Ribhoi Yoga Sana Sports Association observed the event today at Ribhoi College. This celebration was conducted by the Ribhoi District Yoga Sana Sports Association with support from the MYSA. The initiative aims to encourage the younger generation to participate in yoga activities, promoting health and well-being. Director of Tourism Department Cyril D. Dingdot released the book Mandatory Poison and Other Shillong Things, authored by Professor Bikika Lalu Tariang in the city. The book dwells on the intricacies of Shillong city life. Tariang is a teacher of the Department of Library and Information Science at Northeastern Hill University, Shillong. Meanwhile, a photo exhibition of pictures taken by Tariang was also inaugurated.
And yet when we read this book, many of the Shillong things in this book, we are all, we laugh and we smile and we know how honest it is because we can relate to that book. That is the beauty of this book, that you can relate to it as a reader.
There's a travel guide, and for people who haven't been to Shillong and who have been to Shillong, also this is purely a personal, interpretation of things I've lived. I have lived these aspects in my life in Shillong, and it covers various aspects of Shillong.
In the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, the 8 teams that qualified for this phase have now been finalized. Bangladesh was the last team to qualify after the victory over Nepal. The Super 8 round will begin on 19 June and end on 25th. The first group consists of India, Australia, Bangladesh and Afghanistan, while the second group consists of the USA, England and the West Indies and also South Africa. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature recorded 19.2 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature recorded 16.8 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning was 99%, relative humidity in the evening was 100%. Rainfall 32.2 millimeter. The forecast: heavy to very heavy rainfall is very likely to occur at most places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in PM Kisan Samman Sammelan in Varanasi, released 17 installment amounting to more than 20,000 crore rupees. Minister of State for Coal and Mines Satish Chandra Dubey launched the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi installment from ICAR complex in Umiam, Meghalaya. Two people have died and thousands affected by heavy monsoon showers in Meghalaya. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma calls for emergency meeting. An Indian Meteorological Department issues warning of heavy to extremely heavy rainfall in Meghalaya from June 18 to June 22nd. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us again for more updates. Have yourself a good night.